The Oscars, amazingly, Guillermo del Toro won 2 awards, which was pretty fucking impressive. There was a performance by a chick with everybody else there. I think they did an okay job. She looked like she was crying for a second.
Eddie Vedder was there too.
Eddie Vedder, that's right.
Random ass people that just showed up in the Oscars. I'm like, why is Eddie Vedder performing? I'm like, what the hell is that for doing there?
I don't know. They could have gotten a few people. They could have gotten anybody there. Dude, I would have liked to see Elton John there. Fuck it. I'm going to play some piano or something. I got Eddie Vedder, but there was a big difference. We can understand everything he was saying, which was shocking.
Yeah, he was performing Tom Petty's Room at the Top.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was his cover.
You want to know something? I didn't see Tom Petty's picture up there. If he was, if you're covering somebody's like song and you had previously, passed away, Tom Petty was
not an actor. I mean,
he was not an actor.
Great musician, yes.
Well, then
he
again,
was that.
well,
but
he did.
I mean, I guess they're just for memoriam for the actors and anybody with the film industry, because they were stylists and producers, anything like that.
Right.
So maybe just that's why they didn't put Tom Petty.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Tom Petty.
Rest in peace, Tom Petty, honestly. Okay, maybe he was not an actor or anything of that sort,
no,
right?
he's not.
But he did do voice acting for Lucky, who came out in King of the Hill, who was Luann's boyfriend. He came out in that show. I don't know if you knew.
I did not know that.
No,
that's a piece of trivia I don't know.
There you go.
He was lucky.
He was lucky.
Boyfriend that worked in the supermarket or whatever, or the market, I think.
No, wait. You're
yeah, that was the man's boyfriend.
No, you're thinking
the teenage guy.
You're thinking of Bucky.
Oh, Bucky. Then who's Lucky?
Lucky is like Luann's other boyfriend later on, and he's supposed to be like this, like, I don't know how to put him, like this white dude who doesn't have much money but lives in like a trailer park and shit, and she's like super in love with him. But it's Tom Petty, and
actually I did not know that.
So I think,
and I have not seen King of the Hill in such a long time since I was like a little kid growing up.
Oh, no
I remember
way.
watching it, and after that, I haven't seen an episode in let's say like 10 years or so.
Holy shit, dude! It's pretty good.
Time.
I stumbled upon it because of Rick and Morty, and I was watching Adult Swim, and in Adult Swim they still show King of the Hill.
Yeah,
late at night. I think it's for all those late night people, nocturnal people who can't sleep, and people who probably smoke from time to time.
Smoke and drink,
and just be like, oh shit, this isn't my thing.
Yeah, I haven't seen it. I didn't even know it was there. I should give it a try.
Oh yeah.
Well, I mean, I watched it, but damn, it's been a while. Like I said. I didn't even know. Okay.
Yeah. So
Adult Swim? Or what?
Adult Swim. So that which is why I'm saying that because of that performance as a voice actor,
he should have been there.
He should have been there. It maybe wouldn't have been Tom Petty's face, but it should have been the cartoon figure right there, who almost looks like Tom Petty in a different world.
I can't even picture. I don't even know what the hell how he looked like.
Oh man,
let me look at it. Let me see. Let me
Google
him. Bucky, King of the Hill.
And it's really sad that they didn't have it. But anyways, either way, Eddie Vedder did do a good performance for what it's worth. What, did you find him?
That was his Buckley.
No, that's Buckley.
Then who the hell are you talking about?
Let's see. Type in Luann's boyfriend. It should be just put Luann's boyfriend, like Tom Petty. For sure, he should come out. Because I was shocked. I didn't know. But then the more I listened to his voice, I'm like, I know it sounds familiar. Because Tom Petty really did have this
distinguishable voice.
Yeah, very much so. Especially like I don't know if we can. Well, like when you listen to the radio, like 95.5 or something like that, they used to have interviews, and during his time of passing, they had an interview with him telling him about music and how he approached it and how he kept it simple, but
I remember. I found it.
Yeah, that's the guy. Woo!
Goddamn ghetto bird.
For real, dude.
Damn.
Makes it seem like we're in fucking
in the ghetto. Goddamn. ruining our sound.
Right.
Oh, okay, now I remember.
So you
fool.
remember him?
Now I remember.
So people,
It
if
does
you
look
want-
like Tom Petty, actually.
It does, right? It does carry a little bit of his image. So I wouldn't mind seeing his face up there, you know, and just be like, all right, technically there is actor in that voice, and why not? It's just like that chick from Californication that voices Bobby and shit.
What chick voices Bobby?
From Californication, the Smurf.
The Smurf?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No.
Nah, for
I
real.
did not know that.
Go.
Pamela Atlin?
Is that her name?
I guess so. That's what Google says. Oh, yeah, it
It
is.
is the Smurf, man. I
It
told
is from
you.
California.
And I was like, no way. I had no freaking clue.
No. Now she comes out in Louis.
Oh, yeah.
Man, she made her own show, Better Things.
You know,
I watch it.
You watched
from
it?
time to time. Yeah, I do watch it.
How is it?
Pretty good.
Oh, shit.
I liked it though, but better with Louis though.
Wait, is it because the premise from the commercials looked like Louis? Was it just like Louis, or did it feel like Louis? Like, or how was it in its own right? How about that? Like, how was the show? What can you say about it?
Yeah, it was kind of like Louis. It's just about her and her family, her freaking daughters. Yeah, it was good music right there.
Yeah. The homies.
Yeah, I only saw a couple episodes. I didn't see much of it. I didn't see the whole thing or anything.
Right.
But yeah, it's kind of like Louis.
It's kind of like Louis, just her
Yeah.
take on it.
Yeah, kind of like that. But I think it's a completely different person though. It's not the same girl from
Oh,
Louis.
okay, for sure. So you can't really say that it's a spin-off.
Yeah, I think it's just her, but plays a different character
Cool.
from Louis C.K. But yeah, we're not gonna talk about that guy.
Yeah,
I don't know about that guy. No.
that guy.
I used to like the show, but after the things, I don't know.
Well,
I don't think they even pass them anymore in FX.
oh, for
I
real?
used to watch it in FX.
Wow. Well, I'm not
I think
surprised.
they took him off.
Well, rightly so. I'm not surprised that they did take him off. But at least personally speaking, I mean, for what it's worth, his stuff did make me laugh. Whatever he's done in his own time, like, you know, his own personal time, you know, I'll leave that to himself. And all that.
I don't know about.
Yeah,
I don't know about that guy, but
yeah, but like when it comes to Louis and itself, like the show, I think the show was good. It had its moments.
show was good.
Yeah,
Fucking dark humor.
dark
Pretty
humor,
good.
definitely. There's actually a scene from Louis that I remember, which is where he's dating this woman, and this woman can't understand him because she's from another country,
Actually, I have seen that one.
and she has like this broken English kind of thing.
Yeah, she's from like Europe. I don't know where she's from, like Hungary. I don't know where. I don't
Right.
remember.
Right.
I don't know perfectly, but yeah, she lived with her mother and everything.
Yeah, that's the one. And but he ends up breaking up with her because, you know, things just didn't work between the two of them. I don't know if you remember that. And when they end up breaking up, he feels terrible and he doesn't know what to do with himself, and he goes back to that doctor. Like,
Oh yeah, the doctor doesn't even recognize him supposedly.
right. And the doctor's like, hey, why are you crying for? You know, like, there's you guys are here. You are like, I don't really remember the exact same thing, but basically what he's saying, you're here bitching and moaning about having lost somebody, but you don't realize the beauty of actually, you know,
Being in love with her.
right? Like,
Really.
and this is the part of love that you don't get to experience again because you got the chance to be in love. And I'm like,
Yeah, I remember that doctor quote. That was really good.
yeah, and that, by the way, that doctor's really fucking hilarious. But I'm like, shit. For what it's worth, I do value the work when it's work. Personal people, dude, whatever. But yeah, so that was a chick from Bobby Hill, and we went on to Louis C.K.'s show, Louis, which is do recommend it nonetheless, as it is.
You could still watch it. I mean,
Well, not on FX, right?
not in FX anymore. Somewhere else.
Right. At that point, it's a done deal. It's gone forever. Yeah.
Forever.
You know what? I was thinking about that for a while, because you know how Dave Chappelle left for 10 years, and then
Yes.
now he came back. I'm wondering if he's gonna do the same shit. He's just like going to like seclusion for 10 years, and then suddenly come back and be like, "You guys forget about everything else." You're looking at me, but I'm just saying. What I don't know. That's my
He
two
hasn't
cents.
really done anything. I mean, he did like 2 comedy tours, maybe.
Who?
I'm not sure. Dave Chappelle.
Oh, Dave Chappelle. Well, he's
Or
done the
maybe
Netflix
more.
special.
Yeah, he did Netflix special,
Which was
I
really-
haven't watched.
No.
No.
Oh, dude, it's gold. It's gold. It's really hilarious. Dave Chappelle just being Dave Chappelle.
Yeah, he doesn't care about nothing. I'm
well,
sure.
well, dude, the guy's loaded with cash. You know, at a certain point, he left with the fame, and he somehow came back and still regained that. You know, that standing ovation of who he is, and all that comedic gold. And he talks so much stuff that
I know he did make fun of Louis C.K.
yeah.
I know he did make fun of that one. I saw a little clip of it. Other than that, I don't know anything. I should watch it.
Yeah,
It should be on my list. I should watch it instead of watching Ugly Delicious.
Well, Ugly Delicious.
Let me check my Netflix
It's
right
cool.
now.
Gonna be
Let me
like
put it on my list.
on your list of things to watch.
Yeah, Dave Chappelle. Which one is it?
Yeah,
The Dave Chappelle. Which one?
I think it was his latest one, his latest stand-up,
Grammy Award winner.
and yeah,
2017 maybe. Is that one? Maybe.
I don't
Oh, they're
know.
both 2017.
And it was
On it.
just I know it's the one that's the latest one. I think it was like by the end of December, like of 2017 or something like that. Before that, he let a special out.
The one where he's in Hollywood, and then Austin. Oh, there's another
I think
one
it
where
was. You know what? I don't.
DC, and then there's.
I think it was the one in
Hollywood.
DC. I could be wrong, but I think it was the one in DC. He's talking about like having his encounters with Nas, and Nas is like talking about the projects and stuff. And Dave Chappelle's like, "Yeah, man, yeah, I understand the struggle." But then at the exact same time, he's like, "No, I don't, because I was raised in a."
I was gonna say that too. I don't think Dave Chappelle was raised there.
No, he was raised in a white neighborhood, really, or like, well, I don't know if it's a white neighborhood, but it was in a good place, as far as he said, and it was good enough that he didn't have to worry about that shit. So, so it's like shit like that.
Lucky him.
Well, yeah, most definitely. So as it is, yeah, Dave Chappelle really worth looking into and checking out. Freaking
Which
guy.
obviously everybody's well aware of him.
Well, I hope so. If you're not aware of Dave Chappelle, then
Yeah.
Man.
Watch his Netflix documentary, I mean, whatever episode special.
yeah.
What was? Oh,
Do you remember your watching the show, the Comedy Central?
which one?
The Dave Chappelle
The
show.
Dave Chappelle show?
The
Yeah, of
Chappelle
course.
show. Do you, what's one of your favorite episodes? Or skits?
When-
How about that? Because there was many skits between one episode.
With Wayne Brady, no?
The
Obviously, everyone likes that one.
Riverside, motherfucker.
Everyone likes the Wayne Brady episode. I think one of the best ones, or the Rick James one.
Oh, Rick James.
Everyone likes that one as
Yeah.
well.
The
Those are the two most well known.
right.
I mean, yeah, to my knowledge.
Yeah. To me, I would add the Prince one. He has to ball
Oh,
out
the
Prince.
Prince
and
one, yeah,
yeah.
when he's balling out.
Oh.
Sure.
Oh man.
Yeah, I do like that one.
And he's fucking dunking, but he's also hanging on. And then he takes out both of his arms, and he's still floating in midair. I think that's just comedy gold. Chappelle, dude. So I do recommend anybody that's still listening, as it is, to check out Dave Chappelle, dude. Chappelle's the greatest. Another thing that we forgot is that we had never tried Girl Scouts cookies. To change
never
the
had.
topic really fast, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because
We went to buy the beer
yeah,
to make this podcast, and we're walking outside, and there's this table with a little girl saying, "You want to buy Girl Scout cookies?" I was like, "What?" I'm like, "I never seen these before. Not in my hood."
not in my hood. Yeah, dude, that shows how much things have changed over here.
I was like, "Sure." I told her how much it should cost. Like $5. Like, God damn, $5.
I was trying to lower it down. I was trying to get some discount on that.
Yeah, we're trying to haggle and shit.
Her mom wasn't having it
Yeah, her
though.
mom wasn't having it.
No,
Bought these cookies. I mean, not to knock off fucking Girl Scouts, but
right.
they're not that good.
Fudge. You know,
They're not that good.
Okay.
For $5. I don't know.
that
I mean,
is
it makes me
pricey.
sound cheap and shit, but still.
Nah, dude, it's not. It's not even that. You're right. I'll say that I like the what are these called? The trefoil,
Trefoil? I don't know.
trefoils or trefoils. I don't know if this is trying to be French or something. Yeah, for all I know, but they were pretty good. They're like a little light blue box. It's freaking delicious.
Yeah, everybody likes those other ones. Thin mints, I think.
Thin mints.
Or I know those are the famous ones.
The mints?
Yeah,
dude,
thin
but
mints or something like that. I
I'm
didn't
not
get
a,
them.
I'm
I'm
not a fan of mint. Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
not a fan of that.
I'm not about to go.
Or that chocolate. I know there's that one chocolate.
Is it the one that we tried?
No, there's that one famous chocolate with mint on it. That's what it reminded me of.
If you guys know, leave a comment and tell us what it is. What is that Girl Scout cookie that has?
They're called Thin Mints. Thin Mints.
Right, but what is that?
It reminds me of that one
that
chocolate. I just
mint
don't
that you're talking
remember.
about.
I just don't
Like,
remember.
what is that chocolate mint that Roger's talking about? Because I don't know. He doesn't know the name of it. But if you do, you let us know.
I know it's a silver package. It has like
package?
a blue logo. I
Okay.
think that's what it is.
Ink?
I think. I don't know.
I think ink.
Not sure. Yeah, but yeah, we got these other ones, well, like regular ones.
They were good though.
What are the
I mean-
shortbread cookies? I mean,
Look,
they're not that good.
I think they're good just because of the texture. The texture sells me. I bite into it and then I'm like, shit. I feel after eating it like I'm missing something. I need
Milk
or
goddamn coffee or
right, something to
or
go
a
along
hot
with
chocolate or something. Coffee, most likely.
it. Oh, coffee would be pretty sweet.
Yeah, we also drink coffee.
But I'm thinking of getting like in the future we need to get a stout, just like we were checking out.
Oh yeah, which one was that one beer we got? Something Goose Barrel or something like that.
Goose
So,
Barrel.
the one that was aged. Yeah, I'm sorry, I forgot.
Yeah.
I was pretty drunk that day too. And I remember, I just remember that beer gets aged in some whiskey barrel, I think, or bourbon barrel.
Bourbon barrel.
I think it was a bourbon barrel. Yeah, it tastes like chocolate and vanilla or something. I remember like Goose
Goose.
Island.
Do you
maybe?
remember the design? Did it have a goose on it?
No, I don't remember actually.
No.
No.
I'm like, because if you like search up goose, you're gonna run into IPAs and stuff.
I don't remember that beer.
Right?
Yeah, I remember it just tasted like chocolatey or
Oh,
something.
but that's fucking good. If I'm getting that in a beer, damn, I'm like, hell, it's like similar to having like a Hershey's chocolate milk drink and just gulping that thing down. Not to be like, oh, I don't like lagers or pilsners, which are really freaking bomb. But if you're gonna add an extra taste to beer, I'm definitely up for it. It's not usual that it happens. Here in LA, we happen to experience a lot of opportunities for drinking beer. Like, for example, we have the Arts District, and the Arts District has so many places you can go and get beer. You have 82, which is not really for beer. So you have Angel City, you have Boomtown as well. And the great thing about Angel City is that they're always brewing something new.
Boomtown.
Boomtown.
That one's good.
Boom-
That was called Goose Island Bourbon Country Brand Stout.
That's the one you got?
That's the one. That's the one we got. Remember?
Yeah, but that one's from Ramirez.
Yeah, we went to Ramirez. That
Yeah, if you guys are any locals, I guess shout out to Ramirez, which is a really good place.
All right, Eddie. Sorry to cut you short, but that's all the time we got today.
Don't even trip, Roger. Would you like another Stella?
Beer me.
Cheers.